Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Sundered. So last time we've started, and mostly completed, I guess, cleanup of the second region, the Holy Eschaton City. We found one of the three mini-bosses, so the plan for today is, among other things, possibly, to defeat the rest of them, to get another Elder Shard to probably use to corrupt the Valkyrie Cannon ability, to see how much more destructive that can become. And I think I'll start basically from the top of these doors, you know, on the lower right-hand side. Yeah, I was thinking of first taking care of what I assume is going to be another Endless Horde section in the middle here, but I guess if that door off to the right there just leads to another mini-boss, well, you know, that would be better to take care of first, I guess, before we head over that way, and then so on and so forth. Anyway, we'll see how that goes. I guess I could just go ahead and walk the distance on camera, as opposed to... Oh, this is not the way. Wow, what a mean trap! And I was completely stuck there due to the knockback. I don't think I took any or almost any damage. I think I might have taken a tiny little bit of actual health damage. That was mean, though. We have some treasure, which is going to distract me immediately. Although it's not immediately reachable, this is not a secret passage. It often is, but not this time. Oh, but we have nothing up here, never mind. Unless it's extra sneaky and there's something... something hidden? No, it doesn't seem like it. Okay. Well then... Oh, this is a dead end. Okay. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Right, so mini-bosses. That's the plan for today. The goal for today is to finish off the mini-bosses. Oh, it was a one-shot? Not bad. And of course, the one that we happened upon last time and defeated was ridiculously easy. And yes, I'm aware that I'm basically maxed out on upgrades. That is definitely a secret passage. Wow, that's a setup I hadn't seen before. That's kind of neat. Where do we even go? Wait. No, yes, I am on the right path. Okay. The map can get a little bit confusing. There are a bunch of, you know, a bunch of doors and rooms connected in all kinds of crazy ways. Anyway, so, yes, I am aware that, you know, it might sound a little bit ridiculous to complain. I mean, I'm not exactly complaining, to make that clear. Just observing that that mini-boss we encountered was just absolutely ridiculously easy. And yes, I am aware that I'm very powerful. You know, obviously, I did do a lot of extra grinding. But, that being said, there is a max level, basically, a maximum power level that you can achieve, because everything's just predetermined, right? The only thing that you have control over is the order in which you unlock upgrades, but once I have everything unlocked, I won't be able to level up anymore. So it's not like I'm just over-leveling crazily. I mean, I could be lower level at this point in the game, and I would be fine, almost certainly. Oh yeah, this area, okay. Well, I think all you need to do here is just do that. Very easy, okay, right. Okay, never mind, Endless Horde's over this way, huh? Well... Okay, immediately the shield is gone, because I keep running into these green projectiles, I guess. And being hit by these things. Anyway, all I'm trying to say is that, yes, I'm very high level. So, you know, it shouldn't come as too much of a surprise that a mini-boss might not be a huge challenge. That being said, I'm only saying that it was very weak relative to just normal enemies. Like, these Endless Horde sections can be genuinely challenging even now, as you saw. I just lost a bunch of health within a matter of seconds. That's very easy to have happen, I guess. And even just a normal enemy horde killed me while I was off exploring last time, or in between episodes. Sure, a few levels lower, but still, you know. But even compared to that, you know, compared to normal enemy onslaughts, that mini-boss encounter, that so-called mini-boss encounter, was just absolutely a non-issue. That's just you know, ultimately it's just a little bit sad. It felt like I was just getting started, you know, seeing all the patterns and everything, and I thought it was going places, and then it was over. So we'll see how and that's all just to say that, you know, curious to see what the other mini-bosses are going to be like. If they're going to be actual, you know, showstoppers and actually requiring, yeah, I don't know, a lot of effort to defeat. I think we're actually already through this one. These have been only one large room, and then, yeah, there's the thing. So, it's a new... Yeah, Nemesis rank 1, okay. Nemesis, maybe more elite enemies spawning, as opposed to more hordes. More Lith enemies. Honestly, combining that with the Monstrous Lure perk for just more enemy hordes could be interesting, just for, you know, farming. Although I wonder how much more farming I'm gonna be able to do before I just run out of things to buy. I mean, obviously we're not there yet. We have to find the final two abilities first before that part of the tree even unlocks, or those parts of the tree. So obviously that is definitely still in the future, but how far in the future? I mean, eventually I'm gonna run out of things to buy, and then is there gonna be some sort of endgame money sink? I guess we'll see. Of course, this is not a game, this is not a roguelike in the sense that it's just supposed to be played endlessly. There is a definitive end to it. In fact, there are multiple endings to it, depending on whether you succumb to the dark powers or resist them, which, you know, I've decided to just embrace the corruption. Of course, it would be silly to not go all the way at this point. I'm not sure how I'm gonna handle the other endings in terms of the Let's Play. I might just not, honestly, and just be content with having my one chosen ending. I am kind of planning to potentially play through the game, well, basically once more, making sure to get the two other endings. Yes, there are three. I don't know if I had mentioned that previously. So there's a good, a bad, and a neutral ending, or, you know, at least there's a, I guess, eldritch, non-eldritch, and neutral ending, I suppose. And that's all I know about them, so... what am I even doing here? Just sitting here, killing stuff with absolutely no reason, rhyme or reason. I'm just gonna... I was briefly considering whether I should just backtrack, but I think it's just much smarter and faster ultimately to... Well, maybe not that much faster, but we'll see. To just, you know, reset back, and let's actually take a look at the thing. Anyway, so yeah, endings, I don't know. So, if I end up playing through the game another time, in preparation for getting the two endings that I won't get on this playthrough, I don't know if I'm going to do that in such a way that I can just, you know, play through most of the game off camera and then make one final bonus episode where I maybe show off both remaining endings as part of the series, just for completion's sake. I might do something like that because I typically, you know, tend to do that kind of thing. But I might not. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Anyway, what do we have here? We have this new thing. Advantage. Bosses, mini-bosses, and Lith enemies drop 50% more shards. But they're 40% stronger. Well, I mean, that would kind of fix the issue, if you want to call it that, of mini-bosses feeling a little bit underpowered. Bosses, though, I mean, the bosses have given me a reasonably hard time, despite having taken a total of 4 attempts for 2 bosses. So, you know, almost one-shotting both bosses so far. Well, definitely one-shotting the first one and almost the second one, too. So, you know, technically, I guess that means that they were tuned just right, or, you know, definitely not way too weak. Or rather, no, actually, wait, that kind of suggests that they weren't particularly strong, but I still felt like they were just right, you know. I don't need to grind, you know, dozens of attempts against a boss, slowly, painfully learning all the strategies and all that. That's, you know, I'm totally okay with just learning as I go and you know, having one tough but satisfying battle against a boss. Or maybe 2, you know. One where I learn the ropes and then the second one where I use what I learned. I'm totally okay with that. I don't need more challenge or more, I don't know. bashing my head against the wall than that. So, yeah, I don't know if I want to use this, in other words. Definitely not for bosses. But again, for if I just do a farming run, you know, where I purposefully maximize the number and strength of enemies, but also the rewards they give, I can see myself using that. The only question is how useful is that even, right? Or am I just, is any of that already wasted because I've been doing all the farming that I have been doing? Who knows? I might just do it still, just for fun. But not for now, either way. Secret passage, yay. Seems to be about a 50-50 for these various little dead ends, whether they actually have something or not. Maybe even a little bit more than 50% for an actual secret. But I don't know. Oh, yeah, this is one of those weird little treasures that's just behind a barrier that as soon as you have acquired the ability... Oh, ouch. Becomes absolutely trivial. And before you do, it's absolutely inaccessible. So it's kind of odd, but sure, why not? This wasn't here before either. Or this one, I think. Maybe? Not sure. Anyway, we're gonna head down to this other place now, which I assumed was gonna be a horde with ultimate perk reward. And I still think that's what it's going to be. It could just be an area leading to the mini-boss though, so who knows? It really could be anything. Well, any of those two things. So here, yeah, I didn't break this before, come on. But I did make sure that I could. Eastern Pilgrimage. Okay, never mind. So, yeah. Oh, and there is another connection over that way, and we have a cultist somewhere that I wouldn't mind killing. Was it you, sir? Or madam? Who knows? Is there finally a secret passage up this way? No, this always looks like it should be, but I don't know if I've seen this particular little room setup ever actually have a secret. I'm not sure. Oh hey, a shadow cultist, that's interesting. Kind of. Somewhat interesting. Can I please... Can I please make this jump from here? No problem. Okay, where do we want to go? Over this way? Well... if I want to see what this is all about... Oh, okay, it's just lore. In that case, we might not even be able to go that way? No, we probably can. Wait, so where do you expect me to start? These usually have a sequence to them. Unless it's only one dialogue node. Nope, there's definitely multiple. So... if you say so, master. Sounds like a nice person. Okay, I don't know if I missed one of those things, but it doesn't seem to matter too much. Oh. Well, we're down here now suddenly. So... I guess I'll actually be returning and check out the upper region first. Okay, that was clumsy. Yeah. Okay, sure. Just ever so slightly not high enough to land on that platform. That's fine. Right. Guessing this must be a dead end then, obviously. Well, no, actually. Not a dead end. Just not connecting to the room below. More cultists. Who knows where they are? Doesn't really matter all that much. There could be something... Oh, ow. Sure, there could be projectiles flying from off-screen. I guess that was a warning because you do see the receptacle, I suppose, for these projectiles. Okay, shadow version again. I guess a shadow version of cultists can just spawn the same explosions and barriers, just like a normal one. Oh hey, a Lith, who is just about as easy to defeat as the boss version, honestly. Also didn't drop anything for me, unfortunately, but that's okay. Oh hey, the mini-boss is actually right here. What do you know? I thought it was going to be at the end of this little section, but I guess not. Well then, let's jump down this spike pit that we definitely won't be able to climb up. Fallen Eschaton Priest. Oh, one of these. Boss version of one of these. Okay. Can I please do one of those? Yeah, nice. And maybe one of these. And then one of those. Okay. Okay. Wait, come on. Do the thing. Oh man. Kind of sad that there isn't a, you know, shadowy looking version of the downward super attack. The... Oh, he's already dead. Did he even deal damage to me at all? I mean, it's okay. Harvester rank 2. Yay, Harvester. Oh, that's the life leech on hit. Nice. And the shard. And... Platforms appeared? Yes, platforms appeared. Okay, convenient. Nice. So, you know, there's this upward attack, of course, the sideways attack. There's even the standing on the ground stomping attack. But when you're in the air and attacking down, it's always just the normal stomp attack that you start with. Wish there was a, you know, purple, stronger version of that as well. But I guess it's already pretty strong. Just not entirely sure how it compares to the, you know, corrupted versions. Ouch. Nope, still no passage there. Wonder if there's ever going to be. Okay. And here we are, opening another final shortcut back to the main vertical area here. Okay, one of these setups here. Oh hey, even had a shield flask rank 2. Nice, nice. In case I ever want to play around with that. With converting all my health to shields. I mean, I would absolutely do that if it didn't cost my extremely limited perk slots, you know? That's the thing. I guess it can be pretty strong. Okay, and we get a new bridge. Yeah, in fact, we have platforms and bridges spanning basically the entirety of this thing now. So that's convenient. Right, and that leaves us with just this passage down here, and then the one at the very bottom. Which I wonder if that's just going to open. If it's not already open. Yeah, not quite yet. Oh, it's the 3 mini-bosses, isn't it? Yeah, I wasn't... I don't know if I saw that before, but I mean, there are 2 masks here, and one is missing, so that seems definitely, very definitely possible. Huh. Okay. I like that that the regions aren't just, you know, completely mirroring each other, basically. I mean, the horde areas here are slightly different than the ones in the first area. The mini-bosses are handled kind of differently. Of course, there are only 2 abilities here and not 3. Here we have an Endless Horde area, and that leads to a mini-boss, or rather, the mini-boss is part of the Endless Horde area. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's not exactly what I would have hoped for. Although there are no enemies yet, which is kind of weird. That's definitely suspicious, isn't it? Hmm. Okay, they definitely keep things interesting. That's a super priest? Or in fact, that is the super priest. Okay. Do this then, please, and a little bit of this, and you're dead. Okay. I guess I'm just too powerful. Oh well. Nemesis rank 2. Okay, awesome. Got that upgraded right away. And ouch. I guess we're done then. That was faster than expected. Hey. We even got some treasures hidden in this horde section, which I guess again in the first area that was definitely a thing. Or in the first region. In the second region here, the horde sections have been different insofar as they were pretty much all dead ends that just ended at a perk room, which is fine. They also did not have any secrets, I don't think, in them. They were mostly just pretty linear affairs. Whereas the ones in the first region had all kinds of things to find in them if you care to, linger long enough to look for them with constantly fighting off enemies. Well, another secret. Although, well, at this point I'm... Wait. Hold on. Oh, we didn't get a shard. Never mind. There's obviously... That was not the boss. I did not even realize. I was about to just leave. That would have been silly. I didn't even think about the fact that I had not gotten the mini-boss reward that, that really matters. But obviously that was some sort of named enemy. Not just a lith or anything. So I guess there's just multiple... yeah, well... Multiple of these priests? Cultists? What am I doing? Fighting off. Trying to exhaust an endless horde of enemies. Wait, have I been in this... that room? Ouch, 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 ouch. Looking at the map and... with enemies around and spikes around. Turns out not to be such a great idea. Weird. Okay, wait. Have I gone over this way? Yes? Yeah, I was down this way. Okay, so even though that's where the icon is displayed, that's not where the boss is. Okay, so I think I've actually been everywhere except for 2 intersections toward the start of this. Oh. So we'll see if those enemies are... or the enemy that's left is over there. There's not a whole lot of room, but I guess it might be enough. Nope, not up here. Wait, that's the entrance level. Ouch. And there's nothing here. Okay, never mind. In that case, I don't know. Unless the joke is that, well, normally once the mini-boss is defeated, the icon on the map turns gray, right? But I do wonder if this did count as killing one of them. It's just that the actual reward is only at the bottom? No. The mask is not there. Okay. So... I mean, the icon seems to be displayed basically in one of those sub-rooms, but I think what's really happening is just that it's in the center of the, of the light gray area. But, yeah, that's weird. Obviously, it does not count as defeated. And... huh. So what is this all about, then? And this horde's Laia's lair. I honestly might not have paid... why did I do that? I might not have paid super close attention to the name of that cultist I defeated here, so I don't know if that was Laia or whatever. Maybe it's a matter of finding a secret passage that actually does not just lead to some treasure, but to a larger part of the map. I don't think I've ever encountered anything like that. So that would be a mix-up of the formula as well. Ah, yeah, fell for this. Literally fell for this trap again. I mean, it's kind of easy to do when you literally can't see the bottom of it. Oh, come on. Maybe it's just a matter of surviving a certain length of time to give the boss an opportunity to spawn? Well, there's definitely not an opening at the top here. Ouch. Did I run into another projectile? I don't know. I mean, there does not appear to be anywhere to go from here. Definitely not off to the right. There's just a way to climb back up. Or climb down in the first place, I guess. Well, I'm not sure what else I can do. I'll take one more look down here, but I guess that's the extent of what I can explore here. No secret passages here. Nope, that's just end of the line. Huh. Weird. I mean, it's possible that something broke. I should have been paying attention to the name of that cultist. If it wasn't whoever's lair this is supposed to be, then I guess that would confirm that I did not kill the right guy, and that the right guy is still somewhere around. But if it was them, then maybe something just didn't trigger correctly. And I hope I can just reset and try again, I guess. It's easy enough to get back here, I suppose. Oh god. Not looking at the map. Surprisingly not that helpful. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like I've been everywhere. I've been killing enemies for a while now. I would definitely expect any enemy... if the enemy was supposed to just spawn here after a while, it would have done so. So, I don't know. I guess I'll just return to Sanctuary, thereby resetting any progress, make my way back here and see if a new boss spawns or if it somehow gives me credit retroactively, or if I'm just completely soft-locked, at which point I thankfully have a backup of my save file. So, yeah, we'll just see, I guess. Or it's absolutely possible that there's that I'm just missing some piece of the puzzle, and I need to do something else somewhere first, and I can't fully complete this area yet. It's just, there's nothing indicating that to me, so that's a bit mysterious. But I will just pause recording and look around a bit and see if I can find anything. Well, I just approached from this side, and the shard is right there? Correct me if I'm wrong, but it wasn't just floating there when I came back this way, right? I wouldn't have missed it. Oh god, I'm in before I actually did, but that's kind of weird. And this horde... Yep, okay. Elder Shard Fragment acquired. And consequently Elder Shard acquired. Yes. I will. Interesting. Oh, this is not mini-bosses. This is actually the two main bosses represented by these masks. Okay, that makes maybe more sense. Alright. So this is... I guess it makes sense because this is the holy city of our, I don't know, religion, I guess, or whatever. Of our organization. And this ultimately has something that will open once we defeat all the 3 region bosses. Okay, something to keep in mind. I mean, yeah, this is a pretty important looking place, isn't it? What I also did is, you know, I realized that it was kind of silly to keep accumulating more shards now. I mean, it's well, until we actually run out of things to buy, I guess it's technically not wasted. But I feel like I've already accumulated enough extra shards up to this point that I will be fine reaching, you know, maxing everything out by the end of the game, just because I'm playing thoroughly anyway. So I went ahead and equipped something more offensive, or rather, what did I equip? I went for the, so I kept my assassin for extra crit chance, just because I like the idea of that, and then I equipped the harvester for some life leech, which honestly, if I'm not usually even losing health, or, you know, losing my shields and start losing health, I guess most of the time that's not gonna do anything for me, so that could be something more useful to get. Let's return to Sanctuary now, because I guess we're officially done with this region now, except for the big boss door at the bottom of the shaft. Yeah, and I've almost maxed out everything here. In fact, yeah, I can't afford anything else. The only small node left is cannon damage here, and then it's some energy upgrades, which, you know, I'm going to hold off on for the time being, and, you know, I'm going to focus on whatever more useful upgrades these last 2 bits of the tree are going to contain. Yeah, I mean, Harvester, I do like that, but I'm not usually losing shield, so I could go for this shield-only strat, but I'm not sure about that one, honestly. Nemesis, I mean, I could do that for the extra challenge plus more shards, but, you know, maybe a shield piercer, honestly. That could be dangerous, though. There's only a handful of enemies that even have shields, so this is not going to be useful against everything. This would be more of a situational thing. If I know I'm facing a mini-boss that has a shield, for example. I could just go for Sharp Edge. How much more would that reduce my health? 682, huh? I mean, the shield remains the same. That's some pretty tasty damage, though. Golden Charm, yeah, well, Life Absorb, well, yeah. Health Charm. Honestly, maybe this is not a terrible idea. Have one offensive upgrade and one that helps with survival. But I mean, this even reduces shard drops. And we still have more things to buy. Tough Skin. Reduce cannon damage. I mean, honestly, I do not use the cannon that often. And it's still going to be pretty powerful, even with 30% reduction. And this would just make me that much more tanky. Yeah, you know what? Why not go for a bit of a balanced build here? And we're eventually going to unlock a 3rd slot as well, which is going to give us more options. But I'm going to keep Assassin for offense, reducing my health somewhat, and Tough Skin to kind of make up for it. And the disadvantage isn't really going to affect me much at all. Yeah, I guess that's a decent balance. Or at least I like to think so. So, what I could do is go up and around and finally unlock the 3rd region. But, if I'm not completely mistaken, there are still a couple of minor things, or presumably minor things, left to do here? Maybe not a couple, maybe just one thing, or maybe 2, we'll see. As soon as we finish loading here. Any moment now. Let's see. Okay, we've been there. Oh. Right, okay, no, actually... Oh, and, okay, the main thing that I had even kind of forgotten about was that I wanted to corrupt the cannon. So, yeah, obviously that's the thing I want to do. Then we can head to the cathedral, the 3rd region, from here, actually, because it's also connected. And then we have 2 more... Oh, actually, yeah, I guess that's a shortcut that's gonna open from the other side. So, presumably, we will be able to go through here now. No, that actually requires the ring. Dang it. I keep forgetting that. Yes, we will have some sort of grappling ability that we're obviously going to gain from the 3rd area. So I probably can't do that unless there's some sort of cheese to climb that room. I mean, I'll take a look just to see, just for fun. That's gonna loop back and reconnect there, almost certainly. Probably giving me a perk in the process, because what else could it be? Not a mini-boss. But yeah, I mean, if nothing else, Valkyrie Cannon, upgrade, and then we'll go through to the cathedral and maybe find our way back, you know, to open the shortcut, the main shortcut back to the hub. Can we do that before this episode becomes another extra long one? We'll see. I'll just pause real quick and make my way to the upgrade room. And here we are. Let's see what you can do, Treppy. Armageddon. Okay. Okay. Wow, indeed. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Pretty impressive. I mean, I don't know how much stronger it is. Assuming it is stronger. Maybe it just hits multiple times because it lingers for a while. But it looks impressive. And that's at least as valuable as actually being good, I guess. Well, maybe not, but, you know, let's assume it's also better. Not just visually. Now, as I said, I'm going to take a quick look. Well, we'll see how quick. But I'll take a look at this room over here that I'm obviously not supposed to be able to traverse, but you never know. Oh wait, that's not a wall. I keep thinking that's a wall. Hey there. I mean, that did one-shot the Panzer. I don't know if that really means all that much. Oh god. Yeah, you know what? Actually, if I could... if I could have a bunch of flying enemies spawn around here, I could use them to climb up that way, but enemies around here are gonna die pretty quickly, so... yeah. I know, it's kind of possible to fight against the knockback using your limited iframes. Oh, hey. Speak of the devil. Problem is... yeah. Enemies, even those big enemies are gonna die so quickly that I can't really land more than 2 hits or so. Yeah, okay, so this is not gonna work. Let's not be silly. It might be technically possible through some crazy, you know, crazy tech, but it's obviously not really worth it. Because we'll just be able to return once we have the ability, which is gonna be soon enough. So let me just quickly climb my way up there and we'll take a look at the cathedral. And here we are. Hardly worth to pause recording, but you know. Hey, passage to the cathedral. There we go. Right. And this is where we, I think, first encountered one of these barriers. Get one shot, nerd. Okay. Okay. And of course, we're going to start with another loading screen. There's no escape. Do I want to escape? Surely nothing bad will happen to me. My master will provide. Resist or embrace, yeah. And what kind of fool would choose to resist? Silly. Okay, cathedral. Here we are. Whoa, whoa, okay. I wish I could zoom out more. This is cool. Yeah, I bet that's gonna be quite the vista. Well, we have a boss up there and... no, wait, those are not bosses. Abilities, of course. 2 abilities there. There's the other... the connection to the Eschaton city, and it looks like it's not gonna be too far of a way to connect back. Huh? Okay, that's just a platform. It's not gonna disappear or anything. Doesn't look like it's gonna be too far to reach. What the hell is that? Huh? Is that damaging? That sure is damaging. Okay, well, it doesn't look particularly damaging, but fair enough, I guess. Ah, and this is where these guys are at home. I see. Makes sense. Okay. Nice, nice. Aberrations, that's right. Wait, can those things be destroyed? No, never mind. Maybe they are proximity triggered or something. What is this? Oh. This biome's version of containers, I guess. Okay. Alright. Starting out pretty tame here. It's very nice to see a new tile set, though, if you want to call it that. Okay, anyway. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's gonna be too far to that shortcut, so let's see if that's once again deceptive. Wait, oh god. Okay. Not sure I'm a huge fan of these, whatever these things are. These damaging bubble generators, I don't know. What are those supposed to be? Some sort of... Yeah, I just can't tell. Yeah, I guess you just... Is that not a platform you land on? Seriously? Okay, it's... I mean, it... Huh. I'm just not entirely sure how you're supposed to avoid just taking damage. Maybe you're not supposed to. I don't know. That's odd. I guess I don't really need to go up there. Huh. Oh, very strange. Let's heal. Okay, we got... Oh, shadow versions of those. Okay, never mind. If you have a shadow version of something, some new and improved kind of cultist, I guess? Summoning those damaging squares. Interesting. It seems like those things should be destructible, but I don't know. I guess not. They're also kind of ghostly looking, so I have really no idea what I'm looking at. Okay. Had a differently colored thing. Those almost look like little bells, but I don't know. I mean, almost, but I guess they're really just little spheres, floating spheres of filled with loot, because why not? Oh god. Okay. Ticks cultist. Ticks devourers, okay. Devourer of ticks. Okay, yeah, I mean, as expected, stronger versions of old enemies. Alright, what have we here? Wait, there was something destructible there. Could I please get a moment here to just look around and enjoy the sights? Appreciate what I'm looking at? Okay, never mind. That looked like it was destructible at first, but I guess not. Anyway, we have our shortcut unlocked. That's good. Oh wow, and indeed, I guess we have reached a normal episode length. So I suppose I'll just take a break here, and we'll start exploring this place for real next time. Just want to quickly see... Okay, yeah, obviously we have more of the rings here. That's not a surprise. What is this, though? Some sort of transit up to the actual cathedral region? An elevator? Wait, do I do this? No. I guess that requires some sort of ability. Hence the shortcut icon there. Okay. Right, well, it only goes up from here. That makes sense. Right, we have the vista up that way, and then the two abilities. Well, okay. Yeah, a little bit of a sneak peek of this new area. I hope those weird energy bubble generator things are not going to be too prevalent, because those are kind of annoying, to be quite honest. But we'll see how bad things are going to get navigation-wise. For now, I'm actually just going to return. I think enemies were just about to spawn. Caverns change every time you die. Yes, I know. I know, game. I'll just go ahead and... Actually, I probably shouldn't, but... Or... it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna... There. Spend the last little upgrades. Do we see a damage increase? No, actually cannon damage is still... Or, you know, is down to 797. Which is interesting. I mean, I don't know for sure that it's the same as it was before I got the corrupted version of it. High density bullets... Okay. Right. But it seems to be about the same, you know, roughly in the same ballpark. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it really just does hit multiple times, or, yeah, the difference is that it travels instantly and, I guess, pierces infinitely, but that... I'm pretty sure that's what the cannon did anyway. So, yeah, I don't know how it's better, but I'm sure it's better. Surely the trapezohedron would not deliver a lackluster upgrade. Anyway, next time the cathedral, possibly, hopefully the first of the new upgrades, of the last 2 missing upgrades. We'll see what that's going to be besides some sort of grapple. And yeah. Anyway, as always, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.